Just imagine this. Every time you say hi, your face lights up like a roasted red radish at 400 degrees. Not because you're shy, but simply because you just spoke. Yep, it's that simple. What if that actually happened? Careers destroyed, dating life ruined. Or maybe humans would evolve into talking traffic lights. Let's find out. Imagine this. You just said, "I'm fine." But your face lit up like a Vegas neon sign at 3 a.m. The person in front of you instantly knows you're emotionally broken at level 8.5, 10, full HD fake smile. Introverts, silence is no longer a vibe, it's a survival strategy. According to imagination sourced from a nearby galaxy, 87% of introverts would adopt a new communication style called non-verbal, non-eye contact, and non-emotional damage. They're not silent because they hate you, but because every time they say hello, their face goes red like their emotions just got hacked. People who live off emotional masking are officially out of the job market. Politician gets roasted on every "I care about the people" while their face turns red like a 7th grader crushing on the teacher. Salesman, face glows every time they say "best deal for you, bro." No reviews needed, their skin is already a Google rating. Professional communication, no more. Criminal court? Defense lawyer, my client is completely innocent. Face status, red level 9000, thermal sensors overheating, sentence plus 5 years. Knowledge-based game show, question 1, what's to plus 2? Contestant hasn't even answered. Face turns red like broken syntax gives eliminated on site. CEO, we regret to announce layoffs, but don't worry, the company is still stable. Zoom in on face, red like lava buffering. Listeners go silent for 5 seconds, then start. Updating resumes. Teacher, if you didn't do your homework, just be honest, no worries. The whole class faces switch from RGB to CMYK. 70% of students go up in smoke. When you feel embarrassed, awkward, or your emotions hit a high note, the sympathetic nervous system throws a casual kick to your brain. Your brain releases adrenaline like an unstoppable ad pop-up. Adrenaline dilates peripheral blood vessels, gives blood rushes to your face like a protest. Blushing is the biological version of auto-reveal in Among Us. You don't want to get caught, but your body's like, oops, he sus af. In a world where every word triggers emotional lead lights on your face, love is no longer a matter of the heart, but a biological battlefield between hormones, face blood, and the sympathetic nervous system. You're about to ask, hey, what's your major? Just that one line, and your face lights up like a missile button at the Pentagon, making the other person think you're about to propose to their university. According to totally made up but obviously accurate statistics, 92% of people in red face world are misunderstood as having a crush, even when they just want to ask where to buy bubble tea. And the remaining 8% say nothing, just use eye contact, and still blush like a headlight with a broken ground wire. You accidentally like their story at 1:47 a.m. Normally, that's just a mild oops. But in red face mode, Facebook automatically sends a message. Hi, we've created a one-sided love playlist for you based on your facial redness level. Below, it is a suggested group, Silent Crush, but forever red. According to the Global Institute of Red Face Studies, 63% of confessions in red face world require no words at all. A simple hi and your face explodes like Lunar New Year fireworks. Nearly 40% of long-distance relationships fall apart because during a video call, the partner asks, "Do you miss me?" Gives 1.5-second delay. Face turns red. They assume you're emotionally cheating with a chatbot from Thailand. Blushing is the one thing Photoshop still can't fix. You can erase pimples, hide dark circles, reshape your nose. But when the adrenaline kicks in, your skin turns into Google Translate for emotions. And you can't turn off the subtitles. They say blushing makes you more trustworthy, but in red face world, you say "I'm fine" gives your face glows like the cops just asked if you're hiding something. Result, people trust you more, but still enroll you in an emergency therapy package. Love is a battlefield, and blushing is a drone that live streams your heart's location, broadcasting to the entire galaxy that you're vibing hard. Even if all you wanted was to borrow a pen, humans are the only species that blush. Not because we're weak, but because we suck at hiding our humanity. Blushing is the biological version of "I can't act, but I can feel." So if you blush when someone smiles at you, blush when your name gets called out in a crowd, or blush when you say it's nothing really, then congrats. You're 100% human, full emotion, zero filter. But if you never blush, there are only 3 possibilities. You're an Oscar-winning actor, you're a next-gen cyborg, Or you lost all faith and emotion during that one pandemic year. Imagine 2035, when AI technology has reached the limits of poor analysis. Face ID is no longer for unlocking your phone, but for reading your mood based on the redness of your left cheek, right cheek, cheekbone, and T-zone. Welcome to Redface 6.0, emotional tech that doesn't need an API, just blood rushing to the right places. Blush Blocker SPF 9000, AI-powered foundation, auto-syncs with your emotions, adjusts skin tone to match social status. You're angry, it goes neutral tone. You're crushing, it powers down. AR Glasses Shame Filter detects blush levels from afar, overlays real-time EQ index. Look at someone talking and it instantly displays. Embarrassment, 73%. Romantic tension, 92%. Pretending to stay calm, maxed out. Zoom 10.0, AI-integrated blush detection, now shows alerts like, "This person is speaking but doesn't believe themselves. Would you like to mute them?" TikTok Love Detector analyzes video expressions and auto-generates hashtags. Gives hashtag secret crush hashtag to shy to say it hashtag my face said it all. According to the United Nations Red Blush League UNRBL, 74% of couples broke up after using a blush tracking app during I love you moments. 52% of CEOs resigned after blush showed it flagged them blushing while reading quarterly losses, even with a smile on their face. And notably, 1 in 8 visa applicants were denied simply because blush scanners suspected they were hiding undeclared emotional data. In the deepfake era, nobody trusts video anymore. Gives, but when your face auto-blushes at the right moment, no one can argue AI can now fake everything. Voice, face, gestures, even slow blinking. Gives, but no AI has faked a natural blush triggered by real hormone levels. In that world, emotions don't need words, chats, or emojis. You just walk into a room and your skin becomes a live Facebook status. Feeling anxious, crushing hard, lying, scared of being caught lying. The red face future isn't just where you can't fake it. It's where AI understands you better than you do. And your skin is the HR report, the love map, and the psychological history tied to every sentence you speak. If you want to hide your feelings, good luck. You'll have to learn how to think with your forehead, breathe through your neck, and communicate via Google Docs. A live televised debate. Candidate I always put the people's interests first. Face turns red at ozone layer warning level. Gives seconds later, the approval graph drops faster than Bitcoin in 2022. According to a made-up but strangely believable statistic, 91% of voters in red-face world switch to voting based on how red a candidate's face gets when asked a tough question. Parliamentary sessions now require 4,000 West face cooling machines, but it's still not enough. Actors trying to play the cold-hearted type, sorry bro. You just said I don't love you anymore, and your face lit up like it got grilled in Photoshop. The audience stands up, clapping for the Oscars. Worst performance of the year exposed by real-time face snitching. Even rappers can't survive diss battles. You're fake, bro, you're a fraud. Boom red face, gives top comment. He just dissed himself. Teacher asks, who didn't do the homework? Gives 38 out of 40 students glow like a neon highlighter box. Anyone who didn't copy from your neighbor, stand up. Gives the whole class shifts into Australian wildfire alert red. According to the Red Face Education Alliance of Southeast Asia Line Face, student crush detection incidents are up 700%. School libraries now have distance zones to avoid mass misunderstanding due to accidental blushing. In Red Face world, you can't act deep because your skin is a 4,000 news feed, updating every emotional detail after just for words. Are you famous? Sorry, just one question. Are you single? Gives your face color cycles like an RGB keyboard. Fan clubs instantly split into factions and create anti-groups within 5 seconds. The post-truth era, meaningless, you can fake a resume, fake a diploma, fake a bank account. But you can't fake I'm fine when your face is glowing like level 7 spicy ramen sauce. In Red Face world, careers, reputations, relationships, academics, all depend on the honesty of your skin. No more media spin, no more mic equals power. Only this, what you say doesn't matter. Your face is the real spokesperson. After all the oversized blush attacks, the skin-burning cringe moments, the misunderstandings caused by cheeks redder than a TikTok viewer's heart, you realize one thing, Red Face world is not fictional. Because if you've ever blushed when talking to someone you like, getting called on without doing your homework, or just laughing a bit too loud in a quiet classroom, then congrats. You're already living in the beta version of Red Face World. We live in an era where AI can replicate voices, eyes, smiles. But no algorithm can yet simulate a perfectly timed blush. Why? Because blushing isn't part of the script. It's the most beautiful bug humans ever had. A line of code no one can control but the universe trusts the most. They can teach you how to present, how to express, how to manage your emotions. But no one teaches you how to make your face stop telling the truth. And maybe that's okay? Because if your heart is the melody, then your face is the bass speaker with no mute button. And if you've never blushed before, maybe you've never told the truth. Or maybe you're a robot. If so, welcome to the human race. Like if you've ever blushed over something stupid. Subscribe if you still blush remembering it. And comment Team Red if you're ready to live honestly. Even if your face doesn't come with a warranty. If you love this kind of academic comedy, like, subscribe, and tell us. When was the last time you blushed in public?